Hi dolls, welcome back to my channel, and as you can tell by the title of today's video, and I think this should be titled, like, what am I doing? This isn't like a bloopers video, like, what are you doing? Okay. And as you can tell by the title of today's video, and today we're gonna be unboxing and reviewing the Bratz Stylin' dolls. We have the Yasmin and the Chloe from this line today. The others are already somewhere in storage. But we have these two today to unbox for you guys, and I'm super excited. I am really interested in seeing what the shirts look like because, like I said, I do already have two of the dolls and I do already have the shirts. But I'm really interested in seeing what the shirts are gonna look like once we get them out of the box, as well as the dolls. So let's just roll the intro and get right into it, shall we? Before we get into today's review, I'd like to take a moment just to have you go down below and click that little red subscribe button so that you can be notified. Click the bell as well so you can be notified every single time I post an upload like this, and share this video with your doll-loving friends or your amazing content loving friends, so we can get this video pushed out a little bit more to like-minded individuals. I know you guys have been seeing me be back, and I know you guys have been really enjoying it, so thank you guys so much for all the love and support. It's been really special. So the Chloe is really cute, but I kind of want to take a look at Yasmin first because her outfit is really like interesting to me. I don't know, it's cute. Chloe's cute, Yasmin's cute, you know, but like this is just so interesting. Maybe it's because I want that shirt. Maybe it's because I want that shirt with her face on it. I love the picture of the doll on the shirt. I think that's so funny. It's a little bit fierce, if you ask me, but I think it's funny at the same time. Okay, so let's get right into it. Ooh. Okay, dolls, she's out of the box. But obviously we're gonna start off with the accessories first because you know the rest. If you do know the rest, make sure to comment it down below. I'm quite curious to see who's been around for this long. But yes, as for her accessories, we have a gold brush, cute, wish it was a star. Next, we have a glasses. These are really fierce. I do like the sunglasses. I feel like every Playline Bratz line has come with sunglasses. Or some glasses. I don't know if that's just like the formula that they're following or what, but these are super cute, so I'm not mad at it at all. I do like the bees on the side. If the camera could focus, that would be marvelous. I like the bees on the side for Bratz. That is super duper cute. And then, of course, we have her bag, and it has some charms on the sides. Now, y'all know them with the charms. I'm living. I'm so excited for these. You have no idea. Like, that will be probably my next Bratz purchase will be one of those. I did see the Stampede pre-order situation. Super cute, super fierce, super interested in those as well. But, you know, budgeting around here is crazy. So yeah, super cute. I'm living for these charms that are on here. This reminds me of like a bag that I would wear. So super cute, no complaints there. It is plastic and it does in fact open. So I mean it doesn't open, but it is open, if that makes sense. You can, I mean, if you feel so inclined, you could take off the charms and stick them in the bag. I just don't, because they're meant to be on the bag. Okay, let's get to the doll because let's be honest, that's why we're here. We have her shoes are super interesting to me. I keep using the word interesting, and now that's not shade to Miss Yasmin. I just don't know. It's hard to pair, I think, a t-shirt with a cool outfit, like an outfit that is interesting and stylish and, you know, everything. So again, no shade to Miss Yasmin here. It definitely fits her. This is definitely a Yasmin vibe, I feel. I don't know. I think maybe it's just this that's throwing me. This piece, it's cute on its own. I like how it's tied in, and you know, they have the passion for fashion. So maybe they know something I don't. I do like how the lavender detailing is tied in across the entire doll. It makes for a really interesting outfit, and this has a really interesting silhouette. So if you don't get it, just say you don't get it. You know what I mean? I think, oh, her ears aren't pierced. I just realized that. Okay, well that's okay. We can always make that happen. But yeah, she is super cute. I like the purple motif, I guess you could say. It is appearing multiple times throughout the doll, and that is kind of in my head. Lavender is Yasmin's color. I don't know why. I feel like every Bratz doll has a color, and I don't know, Yasmin's is proving to be purple. She's pretty princess, but she is the purple pretty princess, and I'm gagged. So yeah, moving up the doll, we have a skirt. Interesting silhouette there. It's mermaid, but it's not. It's mermaid, but it's just a look. So yeah, she can't really, I mean, She can do her little bend and snap one too, you know, because that's what the Bratz do. And apparently I am a poet and I didn't even know whether or not to take off these little plastic things on her wrists. I must have thought it was a bracelet. Let's take those off right now because she is out of the box. That's so funny. I am curious to see what she looks like with this off because I am going to be putting on her shirt in a few moments. So I do want to see what this looks like really quick. Just so I can get a cute little vibe of what it's gonna look like on us. Oh, that is so cute, you guys. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, I like that. I think I might like that better, but this piece is so cute, so it's definitely gonna go back on her at some point. Let's get into Miss Chloe. Ooh. Well, her shoe got stuck on the bottom there. Okay, dolls, she's out of the box. We're gonna speed run through this because we're already taking so much time. We have pink brush, super cute. We have, ooh, I like these glasses too. I like the little lips on the sides. And then we have her purse. Now, this is maybe not as detailed as Yasmin as far as like the charms, but I really like the like plushy looking sculpting that's on it. That's really fun. As far as the Chloe doll herself, she has these pink kind of chunky sandals. I'm going to show you once I get these rubber bands off of her arms that we're holding her hair on for packaging purposes. How do you guys feel about these bodies? That's what I want to know. I really don't mind them. I know they have a passion for fashion, but people want to see them being posed. I guess maybe it's for photographers. I'm not sure. I guess it adds to the deluxe city of them. I know that's not a word. Moving on to the shoes. This early kind of finish that they have on them is super cute. There's construction being done, so don't mind any of that. But yeah, the pearly kind of finish that they have is super cute. I like the black. I like the painted. I like the, yeah, very cute. So no complaints there. I don't know if they're reused. I don't care if they're reused. I'm not that kind of Bratz fan. I'm just here for the looks, and these girls are serving looks. So, okay, moving up the doll, we have these pants. Now, these pants have a lot of interesting detail on them. You guys know, you dolls know how I feel about the metal being metal. That is my favorite. Like, that's probably what sold me on this Chloe, quite honestly. Is this metal chain being metal. I don't know if it's actually metal or not. I don't care if it's actually metal or not, but like the fact that it's chromed, I want to say it might be. I don't know. I can't tell by touching it. I don't know. It's, the pieces are so small that it's like hard to tell sometimes. And yeah, the belt buckle is also actual silver, and then it kind of ties in the vibe with these silver kind of studs going across the bows. Obviously they're not studs, but they're meant to look like studs, and it looks like studs to me. So these pants are really cool. I'm really into these. The material is kind of like a windbreakery material, so definitely cool. This is definitely giving spring outfit. I feel like it's, you know, she's ready for anything. How about that? And then for her t-shirt, we have this Bratz Blends. Is that what, are these called stylin'? I'm calling it stylin' because that's what it looks like. It doesn't say Bratz Blends on the front of the box. It says Bratz stylin', so that's what I'm calling them. But it says Bratz Blends on the t-shirt, so I mean, maybe it's just blending the dolls to the dolls, which is, I mean, living for that. We have the kind of blondish, I don't know why I said ish, the signature blonde Chloe. This in my mind is her natural color. This is nobody's natural color, but she's a doll, so it's, you know, it's her natural color. Her shirt is cute. She has something that we will not on ours. Unfortunately, this is super cute, this little thing that she has paired underneath it, if you will. I like that. It definitely adds to the crafty sort of aspect of these dolls, and I think that's really, really great because who doesn't want to be crafty? The mugs on these dolls are sickening. I mean, we've been new. We saw it with Yasmin. Let's talk about it. Like, it's kind of subtle, but it's definitely cute. That's why I'm like that's why I'm like thinking they're giving spring daytime. It's giving like leisurely glam diva, if that makes any sense. The tendrils that she has on the sides are gelled for the gods, but I'm living for that because I hate when I wash them out and they're no longer gelled for the gods. So no complaints there at all. I don't even mind. I genuinely like it. It's that type of gel that like comes out with play. And I don't know about you, but I like to pose my dolls a lot. I like to you know, so that's something that is to note if you care about that kind of thing. Like I said, I personally don't really mind it as an adult collector myself. Moving on, we have these kind of pink elastics. I love when they do colored elastics. I love it. I know that it's like Probably annoying for them. I don't care. I love it. I think it's so special. And I think it definitely adds to the kind of luxury of a Playline doll, or it can at least. Speaking of things that can add to the luxury, let's get into this t-shirt, shall we? As for Yasmin's t-shirt, it does have a tinge. I don't know if this is my eyes or if this is the shirt, but it seems to have a tinge of color to it. Like, they're not the same shade of white, if that makes sense. Yasmin's... Now that is just plain rude. Yasmin seems to be a... It's still plain rude. Okay, cut. Yasmin seems to have a kind of lavendery sort of undertone. It's like almost white with a lavendery undertone, if that makes sense. And then this is more of a true white, off-white, if you will. I just might. We're about to try to turn them into off-white. Let's see what we can do, y'all. I don't know if I want to cut up Yasmin's or Chloe's. I'm literally going to do this on camera. So, right here in front of you guys, I have my little Bratz necklace on, as you can see. Sorry, it's ADHD. I really love the picture of the doll on the outfit. I think that's so fierce and iconic, and I think that might be what drew me to Yasmin, because that's her on there. Like, the Chloe one is definitely very me. It's definitely very cute, but I don't know that I want to cut it up just yet, because like these details are so cute. And yeah, I just want to see the doll's face on the shirt, like I said. So yeah, these shirts are pretty nicely sized. I mean, they don't have like a tag inside of them, don't have any kind of tag inside of them, but I don't think at all, to be quite honest, but I kind of live for that. Oh, they do have a tag right over here. It says it is size extra large in the US. So that is what we're going with today. I don't care to talk about vanity sizing at the moment because we're here for the dolls. So let's just cut into this t-shirt, shall we? I feel like maybe we can go and try something from the back of the box. They give you some different ideas that you can do. Some of these look really hard, I'm not gonna lie. Oh my goodness, some of these are really, really difficult looking. Okay, but I don't think any of them are impossible. I really like that one that's like a tank top with a bow in the back. So maybe we can try that. It's a little ambitious. Yeah, should we try that, y'all? I don't know. It's obviously differently sized based on what your size is, because like, as you can see, these are meant to be kind of like a one size fits all purchase, which I am obviously all for at the moment. I just don't know how long or short it's gonna be on me, because yeah, I don't know. Let's see what we can do about first cutting this collar off, because it does not look like it's involved in the making of that. So I'm making a little hole, and what I'm not going to do is use a seam ripper. If you've ever cut a shirt like this, like a t-shirt like this, then you know you've probably used a seam ripper. And if not, then if you've ever sewn, maybe I should say, then you might know that what we should quote unquote be using here is a seam ripper. This is t-shirt material, you know, so I'm just going to be going around the neckline and cutting it off, because I'm not feeling like pulling out a seam ripper right now, nor do I know where it is. So, you know, I'm gonna be getting this as decently, you know, cut as I can. And if it's a little jagged, like, this is the passion for fashion girls we're talking about. There's nothing necessarily jagged about them, but maybe their experiences, and I live. For that, I live. And we're getting through this so fast, because like, I don't know, I'm so focused. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm so focused on making this come out a certain way. It's like I said, it's supposed to be fun. And this is like therapeutic almost. And oh my gosh, I'm already to the end of the color. So let's see what we've done. Okay, some little fluffies there. Okay, this is cute. I like that. Wait, I kind of like it with just the collar gone. Or am I just being lazy because I don't want to keep filming? I do want to keep filming. This is so fun. I don't know what to do. I like it like this. Should I try it on like this and then we can see what the vibe is? Okay, I'm gonna cut and try it on like this. Okay, here is how it's looking. I kind of love it. I've done this with one or two of my other Bratz t-shirts, because, you know, Bratz has a lot of merch and I buy a lot of it, so I really don't mind this. I think I want to do something to the bottom of it though, and I don't know necessarily if any of this is on the box, but I don't really care. I think we're having fun. I think what I want to do to the bottom of it is make some sort of part that like can be cut off so that I can make a tie. I'm gonna have to take it off so that I can show you what I'm actually talking about. I'll be right back. Okay, so as you can see, I've taken the shirt off. I'm thinking that I want to do something that is not anywhere near a part of the box and make it a little bit more my own. So what I'm gonna do is just go right across the bottom and just right, and then we can do something from there. So what I'm gonna do is fold it. Now, if you've ever cropped a shirt before, samely, then you know that folding it is not always the move. But I'm going to be really careful this time. I said that every time. I'm going to be really careful this time and have fun with it. I feel like it might have been folded when I cropped it before. I honestly have no idea. I don't want it to be too short because I kind of like the bagginess of it. It's kind of cute. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. The shirt, you can't see what I'm doing. I just realized that. The shirt is folded in half. And if you can see this line right where my pinky starts, I'm going to just cut right to my pinky, okay? Kind of like a snowflake almost, if that makes any sense. Because I really like the tattered look that cutting it the way that we cut it before gave it. So I cut a little triangle out of it that way. As you can see, it took a little pizza slice. I went straight down the other way. If you can't figure that out, then this channel's meant for adult collectors. I'm sorry. But if you can't figure that out, sorry, that wasn't nice. Okay, listen, you guys, I am doing it. Should I do it again? No, the tag is right there. I almost did it again right on this spot, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to see what this looks like. Let's see. Let's open her up. And as you can see, we made 2 little dents on the side of the shirt, which I'm living for that. Oh my gosh, wait, you guys, these are so fun. Get crafty. If you haven't gotten crafty in a while, get crafty. This is so fun. Should I do one? Should I do any more? Let's try it on. Let's try it on. This is supposed to be fashion for fashion. So fashion show is what you're getting. So as you can see, it just made little dents here and here, which is so fun. I love that. I love how like symmetrical but also asymmetrical it is. I love how purple but also white it is. I love the duality of these dolls, and that's what it's giving. I love that it looks DIY. There's absolutely nothing wrong with a little DIY passion for fashion. Now, what I might do, you guys, is take a little scissor and go along these 2 lines so that I can keep the fabric from the back and end up tying it right in the front so it can be a little bit like Chloe's. So let's see if we can do that with it on. I feel like we can. I feel like there's no reason why we can't. So let's see. If we just go right across, and I probably seem like a lunatic right now, but you guys are going to see what I'm talking about very shortly. I'm just going straight across. You can see all the little fluffles coming off because that's okay. That's going to create the tattered look. This is hard to do while filming. Oh my goodness. This is why I'm not like a seamstress. Okay. So we have that. We have this. And then we're going to go right down that center. Okay. So I should have maybe cut well, maybe it's fine. Literally, I have what I just gathered going right down the center, as you can see. And then you see this, we're left with this. We can take this, fold it up. And now it's like a little tie in a knot shirt, if that makes any sense. That is cute. That is so cute. Oh my gosh, you guys, sorry, I didn't mean to like not show you, but that is cute. And you can kind of like tuck it in. Oh my gosh, wait, I live. That is so cute. Now it kind of looks like Chloe's. Now it kind of looks like Yasmin's. It's an amalgamation, as am I, as am the dolls. So yes, thank you guys so much for watching. This was so fun. I don't know exactly how to end this video other than thank you guys for being here. I have been thanked for being here, so I'm gonna give you guys the same in return. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't already so you can get a push notification every time I upload a fun video like this. Make sure to click that little bell icon as well if you have not already. Follow me on Instagram if you haven't already to keep up to date with my channel, my collection, and of course all things doll things. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and as always, bye dolls!